Contact Contender 16, and we're alongside heavyweight winner Tom Aspinall. And Tom, you were fighting a Polish guy. I'm not even going to try. Bazlek, I think I'm going to kill his last name. Yep. From the very outset, he seemed like he was going to have incredible strength and power, and that was about it. He seemed very technically deficient. Does that make a tough night for you?
It was what it was, you know what I mean? He comes, like most heavyweights, I've learned now that if I can work defence, a lot of heavyweights come forward, throw bombs, they're strong, and just, if a lot of heavyweights don't work defence, they'll just fight fire with fire, and if I do that, it's just going to look like two sloppy heavyweights going at it, which I didn't want. So, to answer your question, it is a bit tricky when someone comes at you swinging like that, but luckily I've got really good coaches who teach me how to get out of the way, so.
And the movement paid off because it was steps. It was the movement that led to the shot that finished the fight. I mean, it's close to a walkaway knockout, I think, as well, we've seen. When you landed, you must have seen the face planted.
Yeah, it was probably a bit naughty, them other shots. I do apologise for that. You know how it is, though. Yeah, I probably should have walked away. Apologies.
Well, you know, I suppose the joy is now you've been in a position where you've hit the walkaway. Next time you know to raise your hand, turn around, smile, and look. What are the positives of the win and getting back into the cage? I'm gonna guess though that in terms of competition, you want something a bit more now.
I just do whatever my coaches tell me, basically. I know that's a bit. I seem to go for the boring answers, don't I, in the interviews? But I guess I'm a boring guy.
And you still haven't got my coke. But I mean, well.
Yeah, like I just said to you, it was a bit stressful because I only fought like 4 or 5 weeks ago. I'm pretty sure I broke my hand, so I've not been able to spar. I pulled my shoulder out on Monday. So it's just been really stressful. It's a big relief to get it off. So I want to have a little bit of time off trying to heal the injuries because I'm literally never out of the gym. I train every single day, and I just want to take it easy for a month. So hopefully heal up a couple of stuff, and then we'll see what happens next. Basically,
taking nothing away from FCC because it's a brilliant show, but we know that BAM have got a couple events coming up September, October. We know you're a BAM event. Can we expect hopefully to see you on one of those two cards, either Dublin or Birmingham?
A fight's a fight, mate, and it's a big guy stood across from you with a pair of MMA gloves on. Doesn't matter if it's FCC, BAMA, UFC, or someone's back garden. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So to me, shows don't really matter as long as I'm getting in and competing. That's what makes me happy.
There's two heavyweights that have got to be on your radar that are going to be competing on July 16th in London. When that's Godbeer and Mulheron. Godbeer's the current BAMA heavyweight champion. Mulheron's made for the cage. Has had some big fights. Are you at the point yet where you can start looking at fights like that going, one of you boys is going to be soon?
I didn't even know that fight was happening, to be honest with you. I don't even keep up with what's going on. To be honest, I just focus on myself. I don't focus on what anyone else does. I just focus on myself and try and think about the bigger picture instead of just the next fight. Just enjoy the moment that I'm in.
I hate to say it, if you weren't 6'6", I'd say you're right. It is the boring end. No, I'm just teasing.
No, I'm saying that's the boring answer. This is
what we get.
I'm not some kind of big meathead who's going to watch every fight and get all aggressive when I see someone my weight. It doesn't bother me, do you know what I mean? That's their career, this is my career. And if we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. Whatever.
A couple of setbacks along the way. Obviously, the last one we won't talk about, and the Austin. But how are you feeling now?
Let me just stop you there. That last fight, there was not a setback. It was not a loss. It wasn't a loss.
You find that, is it easy for you to just go, I saw that, that's someone else's mistake?
You know what? Everyone who's seen it knows that it's a genuine. Everyone knows that I won the fight. Yeah. My coaches said that I won the fight. I know that I won the fight. I never do anything illegal. No. So I got disqualified without even getting warned. I didn't even get one warning. Got instant disqualification for something that I didn't do. So in my eyes, that's a win. Fair play to my opponent. He's a nice guy, and if he wants to celebrate that win, he can celebrate it. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with what I did.
You got to be even more happy tonight. A nice finish. Yep. You say you're taking a little bit of time off. How many more this year for you realistically? 1, 2? I
love being active. If I don't train for a fight, I'll go crazy, man. I'm a proper relaxed person, and I just love training. If I don't focus my energy on something, I start going mad. I can't relax. I'm proper like Zen the whole time.
So we can hopefully we can expect to hear something maybe end of August.
Just whatever. Like I said, I just focus on myself. I'm not really desperate for a fight, but just whatever. I'm not bothered.
It is always a pleasure watching you work. It's always a pleasure catching up with you after.
Thank you.
A phenomenal knockout, probably the knockout of the night so far. No bonuses, I'm afraid, but we'll give you one.
I think I should get a bonus for that. I'm saying at least $2,000.
I'll go and
That'll be all right, yeah.
I'll go and speak with.
Go and tell Adam Tate at least $2,000.
I'm on that right now.
Under.
Done.
Yeah.
Tom, a pleasure.
Nice one.
And
Cheers.
I'll expect my Coke when we're done.
Nice one.
Cheers.